Well, hello, Super Bowl people. You're the people that thought it was okay to go out before the Super Bowl. I love that. Give yourself a hand.
Don't we want to know who's voting for which team?
I don't even know. Who's playing?
Oh,
Seriously, I don't know.
Kansas City Chiefs
Kansas City Chiefs
and the San Francisco Giants.
So we're for the San Francisco.
49ers. I just said Giants. Good. 49ers.
Wow, you are gay.
I know, really. There you go.
So,
at least I know there's 2 sports teams in San Francisco, so.
I'm not even sure what team they are. Okay. There's more. Yeah. Well, who are we rooting for? San Francisco. San Francisco, right? This is exactly why I'm not into sports. It's so frustrating. So is anybody for other than San Francisco? Who's for? So there are 3 Chiefs and 4 Chiefs and how many Indians?
Taylor Swift.
Good morning, everyone. I'm going to wrangle you all back here. Is there anybody here for the first time? I hope not. Okay, good. Okay, so there's not. Excellent. So I just want to say to everybody online, because I sometimes forget this, thank you for joining us. Thank you for being part of this spiritual community. I can't really ask you any questions, but you can write on the YouTube page, and I will see what you wrote. So I'm going to just ask you to all rise. All rise, please. Robbie. This is going to be very interactive today, so I want to see you dancing. I want to see your that's it, Dave. I want to see you moving around. Craig, Lincoln, move your body, baby. Here we go. Ready? 3, 4. Everybody, get up on your feet. See the light in everybody you meet. Everybody, get up on your feet. See the light in everybody you meet. Let us be reminded of who we've come to be. We are love, we are one big family. Hey, hey, yeah, yeah. Hey, 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 yeah, yeah. Everybody, get up on your feet. See the light in everybody you meet. Everybody, get up on your feet. See the light in everybody you meet. Let us be reminded of who we come to be. We are love, we are one big family. Hey, hey, yeah, yeah. Hey, 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 yeah, yeah. Okay, everybody. Let us make a joyful sound. Here we stand on holy ground. Let us make a joyful sound. Here we stand on holy ground. Let us make a joyful sound. Hey, 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 hey. Everybody, get up on your feet. See the light in everybody you meet. Everybody, get up on your feet. See the light in everybody you meet. Let us be reminded of who we've come to be. We are love, we are one big family. Hey, hey, yeah, yeah. Hey, 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 yeah, yeah. Turn to another, say good morning. Find somebody you don't know and say hi to them. Make a joyful sound. Here we stand on holy ground. Let us make a joyful sound. Here we stand on holy ground. Let us make a joyful sound. Hey, 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 hey. Everybody, get up on your feet. See the light in everybody you meet. Hey, hey, yeah, yeah. Hey, 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 yeah.
Okay, everybody. Is this your first time here? It is? Go ahead and stand up for a second. So you brought the whole family?
Nope, we have 2 at home.
You have 2 more at home?
Yeah.
Younger or older?
His twin and my husband.
Okay, so tell me your name.
I'm Sarah.
Sarah, hi, and your name? Jim? Jude, like, hey, Jude?
Yeah.
Jude, okay. Sarah, did you say Sarah?
Yes.
Sarah, Jude? Leela. These are exciting names. So what do you do? I know what you two do. Audra? Aja. You have another one, Aja?
Yeah.
And who's the other one? Abby.
Yeah.
Abby, Aja. I'm never going to remember all that. But I'll remember Sarah, and I'll remember Jude, and I'll remember Leela. I'll remember something for that. Okay. You know, there are kids downstairs doing projects, just letting you know. But what do you do?
You mean
In life.
in life?
Besides, well, you have 4 children, so.
I try to bring higher consciousness to people who are suffering.
Aw, beautiful. Well, you have my book. Yes, this just came out in November. It's called The 5 Questions. It's actually a great device for helping people who are suffering. So it may be something you could use, yes. But thank you for joining us. Thanks you for being here today. Yes, absolutely. Okay. Everybody else good? Yes? Steve? Okay, good. So in this room yesterday, we had the beautiful Dean and Michelle doing their relationships class. Retreat. Yes, which couples retreat, which was really beautiful. The people that took it really had a beautiful time. They got a lot out of it. So thank you. I look forward to doing it again because Kevin and I couldn't do it because Kevin got pulled away on something. So next time, yes, because we really need that. Totally kidding. I think. But that look you gave me, do we need it? Okay.
There's always room for improvement.
Yeah. No, there really is. He can always improve. So we come together every Sunday, why am I holding this, as a spiritual community to do, oh, you know what, Sarah? Stand up for a second. So just listen to what they say. We come together as a spiritual community to do one thing and one thing only. What is that? Did you hear anything? I know, they're not articulate. Yeah, you know what they're saying? That right where I am, how's that sound? Right where you are, where these 2 beautiful children are, God is working perfectly, yes? Yes. Okay, and that is what is our vision statement? No, see, if I throw them off by asking it a different way. Okay, that's good, you can sit down now. That was very good. No, my God, no. Is it football mentality that's happening right now? Yeah, it is football that's happening today, right? So, no. Our vision statement is... Even Robbie knew that. Right, Robbie? Yes, of course you did. You've been here for 21 years. So, love only. So, this is Valentine's week. So, happy Valentine's week, everybody. Right? So, I'm going to just ask, would you be willing this week to take that and do it all week? Yes. Love only. It's up on the wall. It says love only. So, to do that all week, no matter what, even if you're having issues. Anybody having issues in life? Anybody having issues with other people? This side of the room is really problematic. So I thought about this today. I was like, part of Valentine's week should be that we really really dive into love only. So that your first reaction to whatever's going on is to come from love. Do you think you can do that for a whole week, Doug? I just caught you looked so intent. I was like, because you're probably thinking, yes, I can do this all week, right? Yeah. Corrine, can you do it all week? Sure. Steve, Caressa? Yeah, absolutely. So I think we should really make that intention today, that all week we're going to come from love no matter what. Yeah? Emily? Yeah, you good? Mindy? Carol does that anyway, naturally. No, I'm kidding. You do it naturally too. God, there are moments where it's a tough room. Yeah. Okay, we also then talk about our mission statement, which is do it now. Ladies and gentlemen. So take a deep breath. This is arguably one of my favorite songs in the New Thought canon. It truly is, Daniel Nahmad. Because it's asking us, are we prepared for the good that we're going to ultimately receive? Are we ready for the life we say we want? Because if we're ready for it, we're kind of already living it in our minds, yes? So take another deep breath, and here we go. Get ready, my soul. What are you going to do, Diane? I'm diving in. Get ready, my soul. Dr. Andrea, what are you going to do? I'm diving in to the sweetest kind of life, to the deepest kind of love. Get ready, my soul. You know what? Everything I've ever done, Karen, everything I've ever seen, Caressa, everything I've lost or won, Mindy, everything I've ever dreamed has brought me here to this sacred moment, here to a new beginning, here, and I'm seeing life so clearly now. So I want you to take a moment and reflect on your life. Wait, how's it going? How is the life you're living right now? Is it everything you have ever dreamed of? Is it everything you could have ever imagined for your life? And if you're saying no, that's okay, because we live in a quantum field where infinite possibility is available. So maybe there's more. What do you think? Is there more? I think there's more for all of us. More love, more success, more prosperity, more ideas, more creative expression, more of everything. Because that's what we're here to be, the very more itself. So are you ready to do that? Yes? 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 Here we go. 'Cause here I go, deeper, deeper, deeper than I've ever been before. Here I go, closer, closer, closer to my sacred source. Here I go, deeper, deeper, deeper than I've ever been before. Here I go, closer, closer, closer to my sacred source. Get ready, my soul. What are you ready for, Glenda? I'm diving in. Get ready, my soul. What
I'm diving in
to the deepest kind of life, to the sweetest kind of love.
Get ready, my soul. Get ready, oh, get ready,
Get ready.
my
Thank you, Carol. Thank you, everybody. Oh, you ready? Yeah, now you feel, are you feeling like titillated, excited? Yes? This part here is great. Yes, they're ready. Okay, so you got to be ready for this woman that's about to come up here. She is in her last pathway to ministerial licensing. She has, what do we have left, Liza? Like 4 months, 5 months? Oh, you're in the other class. Tiffany, what do we got? 4 months? Tiffany doesn't know either. We have a little bit of time before we will license these people and unleash them on you. But today we're going to unleash this energy, this fierce energy. And I just want to tell you, Friday nights here are very exciting because every Friday night, starting now, something is happening in this sanctuary. On Friday night, this past Friday night, Lisa Carey's husband, Judd, was here as part of our soul immersion with every instrument alive on his computer. It was gorgeous. Chrissy Botkins-Reeves was playing her flute and all these other things, which was amazing. I had all the bowls and my guitar and the djembe, and Scott Gibb was everything else, including, where is that gong? It's back there, this gong. It was one of the most magical nights, an hour of, how many people, who were here? Who was here for that? We had like 26 people, I think. It was really amazing. The room was packed with mats and everything. Every Friday night. Next Friday night, Eric Overholtzer will be here, this coming Friday night, with his headsets. I'm going to have him come up afterwards, after we're all done, to talk to you about what these headsets do. They blow you. They're insane. So it's my way of introducing this amazing woman who's bringing so much to our center, and I look forward to the day I can call her Reverend. But right now, it's Christy Botkins-Reeves. Yes, yes. Okay.
Hi.
Now, Christy, when you, do you want to get a look at everybody?
I do.
Isn't it exciting?
I'm so excited.
Wasn't Friday night amazing?
It was. I was so blown away.
I know. It was just like everything just rolled into one another. And then when I picked up the djembe, I was like, we need more percussion. I picked up the djembe and hit it. And 26 people all went.
That's right.
I was like, well, clearly they're tuned in. And then we just kept going, and the beat, and Swan was back there with these incredible musical things that he creates.
Oh yeah,
like a big, with
like a big jug, like a water jug.
And then she has her water jug that she
amazing.
puts around hitting.
Yeah,
It's just great.
Pounding
just
on a water
great.
jug.
So but you started out as an actress.
I did.
You still are an actress.
I am. And that's the grand opening in my life that's to come again. So I'm excited about
I know, because
that.
you're passionate again about getting back to your acting.
I am.
You took time off, raised a family, and you're
Yep.
ready to jump back in and to do art. Well, you're an amazing artist.
Yeah, and that, they're all voices. They're all great. We have ideas. Each idea is a voice.
Yes.
Each idea is a diving point into a thought, into an experience. And you're multi-directed in so many amazing ways. And all of us are. All of us are, by whatever choice we want to make.
Well, what's our theme this month?
It is vitality.
There it is.
It is vitality.
So that's actually what you're talking about.
Yeah.
And here's the thing. So when somebody like you, this amazing actress who's so vibrant in her career, takes some time to do some other things, and then you come back to it, do you feel that vitality? Like,
Oh, man.
jump up through you? I know, right?
I do. I feel the urge, the excitement of wanting to dive in again. But the main thing is, it took me to come here to get the information that I needed to align my heart and my thoughts and my mind to come back to myself. And I think coming back to myself is that idea of finding that authentic voice. I came to get rid of, kind of leave the actor factor and come back to finding who I was, because I'd kind of lost that along the way. And getting to that point, I'm finding that, and I'm having firmer ground in all aspects of my life. So I'm just grateful.
I found that
Comes with
same
gratitude.
thing coming out of the acting world. When I heard Dr. Walker speak, everything made sense. And I started to apply it to my career as an actor, as a writer, as a director. I was out here, so I was signed and doing all this work, and I wasn't being fulfilled by it all. And so I got more deeply into science of mind and studying and taking classes. Next thing I knew, you know how it is here. Next thing you know, you're up here getting your ministerial license. And you're like, how did I get here?
Moving in that direction, yes,
Right?
Absolutely. But thank you.
Well, I'm a little more
That's how
obvious than
this
some of my
love,
teachers. I
appreciation.
tell you what you're going to do. But I did. Suddenly I became a practitioner. Then David said, I'm going to teach a ministerial class. And I was like, oh, well, I don't want to be a minister. And he said, you know what, you don't have to be a minister, but just take the training. It'll be good for you. What a shyster.
Oh, my God.
And so I took the training, and as soon as I became a minister, I was like, oh, good. I don't have to really do this now, because I'm a staff minister for David, and he doesn't let anybody do anything. He does everything himself. So it was really easy until I was sitting in Merrill Hall watching somebody speak, and I got this moment. You ever have one of those moments?
Oh, boy.
You get this upload, download,
Yep.
inload, outload,
Life
this
load.
whole thing, and all of a sudden I was like, oh, shucks.
Nah, you didn't really say that.
No, I
think
didn't. I said something else. But I was like, oh my God, I have to open a church. And I called him, and he said no. And here we are. I've done this story many times. But that was when the vitality came back in. And so the universe said, okay, we know you still want to act, so we're going to put your church in a theater.
Oh, my God.
So then we bought a theater. We bought a theater, 2 actors who did not have the money to buy a theater. The universe still said, here, you're owning this theater. We did everything, and the vitality of that, it just kept going. And now I'm re-enthused. Really, what you just said, what I have learned from Science of Mind informs me of where I can take my talents next. And I think that's
so
what you're
true.
saying.
So true. I have to tell you something. I just have to let you know that 2 days ago, because of all that's going on, this energetic moving forward, falling into the things that you love, I decided to take a chance and call the Directors Guild of America, boink, and say, I have an art show that I'd like to share with you. And to put myself on the line to say, okay, I'm equal to this. This is something I see happening, and I know it's going to happen, and I look forward to the paintings that I'm going to share at the Directors Guild celebrating 100 years in Hollywood.
Yes.
Of the idea of coming back. And we've all come back from the pandemic.
And why not?
Yeah, and I'm just so excited. That voice feels really big right now. And it's all connected to the acting, it's connected to who we are.
And that voice is the vitality that's
is.
moving through us at all
Yep.
times. But you know what most people do with that voice? Oh, I could. Who am I to call
Yeah.
the Directors Guild? I don't feel. Anybody else feel that way? It's like, call anybody.
That's right.
Call the Pope.
Anybody. Yeah, right. I bet you
Call the
could.
Pope.
and
I have
bet
a
you
couple
might.
things I'd like to say to the Pope. Exactly.
Call the Pope. Okay.
Okay, we're not going there. Okay, so I'm so proud of you. You have
Thank
come.
you.
One of the great joys of my life is to watch people when I meet them, and then as they start growing through this teaching. You know, I just read for the second time Reverend Dr. Karen Oxrider's book, and it moved me so profoundly, this book, that I realized I wasn't reading one of my students' books. I was reading a book that needs to get out into the world. because it was so powerful, so emotional. I'm sitting there crying, and I'm like, I can't wait for you all to see this book. She tells me it'll be out by June, May.
Wow.
It's up to Brad, really, but Brad, yeah. Because, if you've ever had Brad proof anything of yours, good luck. He finds mistakes that no one else could even see. Yeah, but that's why my book has only, the only mistake right now that's in my book, I spelled his name wrong. That's the only mistake in the book right now.
No.
Because it wasn't there when he proofed it, because I didn't want him to know I was acknowledging him so profusely, and then I spelled it.
Which name?
Kiefer. Oh, I can spell Brad. Yeah. No. Kiefer.
Okay, got it. I take things literally.
Yes.
Lots of, yeah.
Yes, that Brad Keffer. It was great.
Oh, yeah, I was thinking the drink. That's all.
Oh, Kiefer.
Kiefer.
Is it spelled the same way as the drink?
No.
Oh, I spelled. Oh, I did.
K-I-E-F-F.
I did Brad the drink. That's how I spelled Kiefer, didn't I?
It doesn't matter.
They're both great.
Anyway, getting back to why we're here. You ready to do our affirmation?
Yes.
Popeye?
I
Okay.
am.
Hit it.
That I am.
How do you want them to do it?
Well, let's all stand and get some energy moving, which you already have.
Oh, and
already.
I have something coming up that's going to give them a lot. You know what's coming up.
Oh, I do know,
Yeah.
and it's great.
Okay.
So let's do this twice. The first time, just fill your heart, your soul, your mind, and just say with me, my life is filled with vitality. Yeah. Now let's do one big dive in your mind into the thing you love the most about your life right now. And let's hit it again with more excitement.
And don't
Okay.
forget your V at the top.
Oh,
just
yeah,
like-
the big V. Ready? My life is filled with vitality. Ah, yeah.
Okay, let's give it up for
Bars.
Chrissy Watkins Reed. Oh, thank fabulous.
Thank you.
Okay. So there's a song that I sang, the choir sang during one of my installations or doctorates, whatever it was. They sang it, the whole choir. Cressa was probably in the choir when this happened. And then I did it at a Silomar, where they all got up and did it, and then I gave my talk. And so Joe Jordan, who is not here today, but I know you're watching, has been begging me to do the song again. I'm like, I don't really see, it hasn't really fit a theme. It really fit this theme. So here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, I do not need my glasses, but thank you.
Just checking.
You're just worried I'm going to read Now, the lyrics are here. You're all going to know it. There comes a moment when I'm going to invite you to do some things. Really, Jim? Did y'all hear that? He went, uh-oh. And I was going to say, Jim, and you can choose to do it or not. But don't not do it. So, okay, are we ready? Hit it.
Come on.
Ready, Mindy?
You can't stop an avalanche as it races down the hill. You can try to stop those seasons, girl, but you know you never will. But you can try to stop my dancing feet, but I just cannot stand still. 'Cause the world keeps spinning round and round, and my heart won't stop to the speed of sound. I was lost till I heard the drums, then I found my way. 'Cause you can't stop the beat. Ever since this whole world began, I wanna find out if you shake it, shake it, shake up on that. And so I'm gonna shake and shimmy it the best that I can today. 'Cause you can't stop the motion of the ocean or the sun in the sky. You can try there if you wanna, but I never ask why. And if you try to pull me down, I'm gonna look in your eyes and say that you can't stop the beat.
Okay, Emily, you ready? Hit it.
You can't stop the river as it rushes to the sea. You can try the hands of time, but you know it just can't be. And if they try to stop us dancing, I'll just set my heart to free. 'Cause the world keeps spinning round and round, and my heart's keeping time to the speed of sound. I was lost in the heard those drums, but I found my way. You can't stop the beat. Ever since this whole world began, a woman found out that she can shake up a man. And so I'm gonna drink and shimmy it the best that I can today. 'Cause you can't stop the motion of the ocean or the sun in the sky. You can wonder if you wanna, but I never ask why. And if you try to hold me down, I'm gonna look in your eye and say that you can't stop the beat.
Okay, this is where you all get up. Lots of music here. Hit it. Let me see you dance. Move your body, Kareem. Let it go. Okay,
Look out for the words. I need the words.
Lyrics.
Can't stop today. Speeding down the track. Child, yesterday is history, and it's never, never coming back. 'Cause tomorrow is a brand new day, and it don't know white from black. The world keeps spinning round and round, and my heart's giving time to the speed of sound. I was lost till I heard the drum, till I found my way. 'Cause you can't stop the motion of the ocean or the sun or the sky. You can make it, take it, shake it on a Saturday night. And so I'm gonna sing it to me with all of my might today. 'Cause you can't stop the motion of the ocean or the sun or the sky. You can find the dream of paradise we're dreaming of. We can dance on the rhythm of a happy love to stay. 'Cause you can't stop the beat. Stop the beat. You can't stop the beat. You can't stop the beat. You can't stop the beat.
Okay, how you feeling? So I knew what we were singing today, and this woman talked to me yesterday and said, you know, sometimes I think the music at the Global 2 Center is a little lively. And I was like, oh, okay. She said, I like the sacred music. I said, don't tune in tomorrow. But I did tell her what we were going to do, so I hope you are watching. The month is about vitality. Why am I out of breath? Woo! Because I was like thinking I was Flashdance. Okay. Okay. So, I know I shouldn't be doing that much. So, this song, I want to tell you a story. So I did this song, my choir did this song at Asilomar. Funny story, it was my first talk at in Merrill Hall. And so I had the entire choir come and sing before I gave my talk. But the woman running, Pat Campbell was running the conference, and she said, if you're going to sing a song, I take that much time out of your talk. I was like, not a problem. You have 20 minutes. The clock's in front of you. When the clock says 0, you're done. Just say thank you and walk off the stage. So I was like, okay, I can do it. The song's about 5 minutes because you actually missed. There's like a whole version of the song where everybody sings tons of other stuff. But it's about Christmas hams and stuff, and I didn't know how that applied today. So they sang, I gave my talk, and I'm talking and talking and talking. I'm like, well, it seems I can get my talk in the time I had left. I walked off stage, and Pat was like, you talked for 26 minutes. I said, no, I didn't. It said 0, and I wrapped up and left. And the woman running the slides, she went, I didn't think that was fair. I wanted to hear the song and his whole talk. And so I looked at Pat and I said, clearly that's not my mistake. Yeah. So then I was going to New York City to give that talk. And the talk was called You Can't Stop the Beat. We went to Philadelphia to see my family, and we took Will and Nora, and I think they were like 5 or 6, yeah. And we went to see my father, who had been battling cancer. And we went and we saw him, and we saw my stepmother and my brothers, my aunts and uncles. And we had a great family visit. But my dad was the last one we saw. And when we left, I mean, it was clear that he was not going to beat cancer. But, you know, we had 6 months. He said, I'm good for like 6 months, maybe a year, they're telling me. And so we said goodbye. We went to our hotel. We got up early to drive to New York City because I was about to give my first talk at Unity of New York, which was a 400-seat theater and a symphony space on the Upper West Side. So we're driving into New York, and we're looking for a parking place. I'm trying every science of mind trick I can find in my head. I know that the perfect parking place shows up. I'll go around again. The perfect parking place. As I'm doing this, Kevin gets a phone call. And he's on the phone, and I hear him go, hey, okay, let me call you afterwards. I go, what's the matter? He goes, nothing, it's good. I said, no, what's the matter? Well, my father had passed away as I was looking for a parking place. And a parking place opened up. So I pull into the parking place, and Kevin said, you do not have to do this. We can tell the head minister there, who was there, going to be there with me. It's not like he was missing. I wasn't replacing him. He said, we can ask him to do the talk. And I said, no. And then I feel these 2 little hands come up on my shoulders, which was my son. And he put his hands on my shoulders and leaned over to me, and he said, I'm sorry you lost your dad. And I was like, oh my God, talk about the generations. And I'm about to go in and give a talk on You Can't Stop the Beat, when clearly you can. I mean, literally, that's what's going through my head. I'm like, how do I make this work? And so I said to Kevin, I said, no, I'm going to give the talk. I always teach my students, don't process anything in front of an audience that you haven't processed yourself, right? I'm like, we don't want to work out your stuff with you. We want you to have a point of view about it. Show us what perspective you've had with it. So so I start my talk, and I'm doing the talk, but in my head, I'm like, you have to tell them your father just died. And I'm like, no. It's not what we do. And I'm being inspirational, and people are laughing, and I'm doing my talk, and I'm making sense out of it. And then I said something about vitality, about energy. I said, energy can never be created or destroyed. And we don't realize that. We are so, and I hear it come out of my mouth, we're so caught up with death and birth that we think those 2 things are finite. We have many births, and we will have many deaths. And I'm saying what's in my notes to say, and I was like, okay, hold on. I said, I just want to tell you, just so you know who you're looking at and what's going on in my head as I'm telling you this, my father passed away a couple of hours ago, and the whole place went. I said, and it's not about that. He needed to go. He was happy to go. He wanted to be done with this version of his life. And so I didn't really work it out in front of them. The talk worked it out for me as I was giving it. And I don't think Will and Nora were in the talk. Didn't they go to the kids' room or something? I don't think they were there. I don't remember. So the idea of you can't stop the beat, for me, is generational. Because we think we are only who we are here now in this moment. But I am my father. I am my father's father. I am my mother and my mother's father's mother, all of them, everything. And I will continue to be. And Will is me, and my father, and his children will be me. It's all one thing. If we believe this thing of unity, then the vitality of life, the energy of life, can never stop. So this song is extraordinarily spiritual. You can't stop the beat. You really can't. The only thing that can stop the beat is you. That's it. So the title of my talk today is Oh, I'll get it, Thor. I know, but Thor does so much I could at least press the button. Unstoppable. You and I are unstoppable, yes? Yes. Do you all feel that way? Yes. Okay, who said no? Did you say no? She's new here, it's okay. But sometimes you don't feel unstoppable, do you? Sometimes you feel like, halt, like you're stopped. Sometimes your life gives the impression that it has shut down somehow, or that you can't go further. Something is stopping you, emotionally, physically, mentally, spiritually, whatever, right? That's the spirit. The spiritual truth about you is that you are unstoppable. But you know, there is spiritual truth and there is relative truth, right? There's the relative world that we live in that tells us very different things than the spiritual world that we sometimes rise up to. And our goal should be to live in the relative world from a spiritual perspective. That's what we're here to do. Ernest Holmes said this, "You are bound by nothing except belief." And I wanted to build this entire talk around this quote. You are bound by nothing except belief. You are unstoppable until you believe you're not. That's how this works. So today, as we continue in this month of vitality, I really want you to ask yourself, what do you have going on that you somehow believe is an issue, a problem, something that's stopping you? I'm in the middle of CPR right now, probably my favorite CPR we've ever done. And I'm really, it's a good thing since I'm teaching it, I'm really understanding this even deeper than I've ever understood it before. This thing about money. Money stops so many people from doing so many things and from being who they are here to be because they don't have the funding, they don't have the money, they don't have the resilience, they don't have the security. So many things that you think, believe that you don't have. But as Ernest Holmes says, we are bound by nothing except belief. He goes on to say this, limitless possibilities are dependent on man's own concept and expression of this infinite power. And I loved that picture. It's like, okay, there's so many stairways, so many paths to take, so many opportunities to live out loud. Limitless possibilities are dependent on only one thing, your concept and your expression of this infinite power. The truth is you're unstoppable. Therefore, your concept of unstoppable should be what I put my mind to expresses perfectly. How's that feel? That is the way you should be using your mind. And nothing else, because you're bound by nothing except whatever that belief is. So I'm going to ask you, how do you express this thing called God? You know, I say, I am God, and understanding I am God I am the quantum field. I am that which is, as everyone is. We're all this power. How do you express it? Because I think if we took a look at how we're expressing it, we might get a glimpse into what we believe. We might actually notice, oh, I must believe this because here's the decisions I'm making. I must believe this because I feel that I'm stuck and that I have no way out. If I believe that, then I don't really know who I am. I'm not really expressing that truth. Ernest Holmes has had such a huge impact on my life. And going back now and reading the Science of Mind and Spirit from the beginning, I know we've said this all the time. I always feel like, did they rewrite this? Because I don't remember this particular quote, but it hit me this time. My book looks like some child just decided to write on it and just scribble everywhere because I have to use different colors to remind myself, when was this? When did I think that was important? It's fascinating. So Ayn Rand, I know she's a questionable person to quote, but I'm quoting her anyway because I like what she said. The question isn't who is going to let me, it's who is going to stop me. Think about that. I think many of you, and I'm not pointing finger, I am pointing finger. I don't mean I know, I'm like, I don't individually point a finger, but I think many of you are waiting to be let in. You're waiting to be given approval. You're waiting for someone or something to tell you it's okay to be powerful. It's okay to be rich. It's okay to have opulence. It's okay to have so much money that you wouldn't know what to do with it, except you would know exactly what to do with it. You're waiting for someone to tell you it's okay. And so I love what she said here. The question isn't who's going to let me, who's going to stop me? And you know what? The only answer to, you know the only answer to that, right? Well, who's going to stop you? That's it. Just you. No one can stop you. I love that movie, Life is Beautiful. The guy in the concentration camp. It was like, you can do anything you want. You can't take away my mind. I can create whatever I want out of this, period, no matter where I am. It was a great, great movie to show that point, right? So, I guess the real question becomes, what are you waiting for? What are we waiting for? To have what we want, to be who we want. And it can't be about shifting tides as we get older. If I had $1 for every person of a certain age who said, you know, I'm past that, that's not possible for me, especially people when it comes to love, as we're in this Valentine's week, you know, so many people, they get to a certain age and they're like, oh, you know, who's gonna want me at this age? Well, a lot of people, and they don't have to be your age. They can be 20 years younger. But we don't believe that. But you know what it is you don't believe? You don't believe how attractive you are. And I don't mean whether you wear makeup or the right clothes or you've had Botox. I don't mean any of that. I mean, you don't know how attractive you are. That there is that in you that attracts what you are equal to. That's being attractive. And when you are attractive that way, you are attracting what you are equal to, whether you're telling yourself you are unworthy. You'll attract every person to make sure you know that. Or that you're attracting all of the love in the universe because you say to yourself, which I just said to a woman this week, I said, try this out for size. There is someone for me in this world, and I find him now. And she was like, oh, wow. I said, yeah, there is someone, and it has to be someone who's alive right now. I said, because frankly, you know, there's someone walking the earth right now. Right now, this person exists. And she was clear, it's going to be a man, because I did say, I said, and open your possibilities. Maybe it's a woman. She went, it's definitely a man. I was like, okay. She goes, not that I have no problem with that, but I do have a problem if I did it. So I was like, okay, I get it. So it's a man. How tall? No, it's a man. I said, so just know that man is walking around right now. What's going to attract him to you? You, not him, you. You are going to attract into your life exactly what you are equal to. I'm not here to depress you. But I'm here to give you the layout of the land here. This is how this works. So Ernest Holmes also says this. Such is the power of right thinking that it cancels and erases everything unlike itself. Just think about that. Such is the power of right thinking. You get into a place in your mind where you say to yourself, everything about me is wonderful. Everything about me is wonderful. And if something pops up in my ear that says, yeah, but what about this? Okay, I see that, but I'm going to now know that I'm over that. I am above that. Everything about me is wonderful. I attract only good into my life. There's an affirmation I use all the time. I attract only good into my life. And you've seen me attract some really gnarly crap in my life because I tend to do it out loud in front of you. So yeah, I have. I don't then change my affirmation. I don't go, okay, I only attract good into my life most of the time. No. And if some practitioner does that to you, call me. Yeah. I attract only good into my life. Therefore, whatever this is, I just haven't seen the good yet. This is what we call right thinking. using your mind in a way to create what is yours to experience. So yesterday, I came across a young man who was so excited about what he was learning, so excited about the science of mind, so excited about Ernest Holmes. And he was a new minister, only licensed for a few months, and he was just amazing. And he sent me these writings, these talks that he'd given, and he was giving, and they were so passionate and interesting and exciting. And in one of them, he actually said, "I am God." Ernest Holmes. He quoted how Ernest Holmes. See, I even spell his name wrong. How Ernest Holmes referenced the "I am God" thing. So I'm reading these things, and I found myself in a pool of tears because they were my writings. Because I found a big binder in my office when I was cleaning yesterday of my first year of ministry. And I had all the talks that I gave that year. And I thought, I should read the first one I gave. And I'm reading it, and he was so excited and so passionate and so clear. And I was like, huh, I said I am God back in 2003? I thought this was new to me. I thought this was like the last 10 years I've been like hitting this thing that everybody's like, you really should slow down on that. No. I actually understood Ernest Holmes when I was a new fledgling minister of only a few months. I understood, and I looked at it and I went, because, do you ever get that where you go, oh my God, there I was, and here I am, and what has transpired between? I told Karen yesterday when I ran into these papers, because she came down when I was in the middle of reading them, she and Brad from their break, and even if you don't see it, it's there. Even if you are not aware of how unstoppable you are, even if you are not clear, totally clear of your divinity, of who you can be in this world, it's there. Now, you may not all have the opportunity to go back 22 years and read something you wrote 22 years ago and realize you're actually still saying that. And I'm still as excited as I was then. Because now I feel like back then I was this really excited horse that was like just learning to be ridden and just letting out onto the field. And now I feel like a wild horse that nobody gets to ride but me. And I am out in the world and just telling it like it is through everything that happens to me. Doesn't that sound like fun? Yeah. So, this is my last thing to give you today. You have everything you need to live an extraordinary life, so live it. If the only thing holding you back is your beliefs, then I will do whatever it takes to help you believe the truth of who you are. You are not a worm of the dust paying off your karma so that when you die, you'll have an extraordinary life in heaven with Jesus. It's just not the case. You are an extraordinary divine being right now, exactly as you are. It doesn't matter what you have done, what you have thought, where you are in your trajectory of living life to the fullest. You are right now the most extraordinary person you will ever be. So long as you believe it. So long as you get your yeah buts out of the way. So long as you stop finding every excuse in the universe to not live your dream. And you open yourself up like a wild horse to doing what is yours to do, dropping into that quantum field of intuitive knowing where that field constantly tells you exactly where it is for you to go, and then going there. It's not enough, as Ernest Holmes said, it's not enough to understand this teaching. If we are not living it, we might as well not even understand it, because then it's frustrating, right? Because it's frustrating as hell to know that I should be vibrantly healthy and successful and rich and not be. And the only reason why you are still not being those things is because you actually don't know it. You just intelligently think it. You have the information, but you haven't embodied it. And that means you're going to take it, chew it up, swallow it, make it part of you, embody it in the body. You're going to live it out loud from the inside out. The only thing stopping you is belief. So I know today that you walk away from here today believing the absolute truth of who you are. And as God, everything is possible. Namaste. Thank you. Woo! Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, everybody. Let's take a deep breath. That was a lot to experience. You should have been up here. So this is our time of giving. I invite you to take out your contribution, your tithe, your stewardship. Again, I'm going to say it every week. Thank you, thank you, thank you for all of the automatic givers. But when the basket comes by, if you're an automatic giver, put some energy into it. Just remind that basket that you are opulent and you are filled with giving. Okay? Come on up, guys. Okay, give me some pretty music, Robbie. Some pretty Robbie music. Oh, that was pretty. I am so steeped in gratitude for every single person in this room today, for everyone online, for the ability to be able to speak from the heart, to know the truth, to live the truth. Right in the middle, Mindy, right where you belong. And so I know that this day continues to unfold perfectly for each and every one of us, and the perfect team wins the Super Bowl. No matter what. So I just get out of the way and let it unfold. As we all say together, and so it is. Thank you for this day, Spirit. Thank you for this day.
Thank you for this day, Spirit. Thank you for this day.
This beautiful day.
This beautiful day. Thank you for my joy, Spirit. Thank you for my joy.
Thank you for my joy, Spirit. Thank you for my joy.
My abundant joy.
My abundant joy.
Thank you for my love, Spirit. Thank you for my love.
Thank you for my love, Spirit. Thank you for my love.
My passionate love.
Good. My passionate love. Well, I want to say thank you.
Thank you.
Oh, thank you.
Oh, thank you.
Because I'm so grateful.
Yes. Grateful.
So grateful.
So grateful.
Mindy?
Thank you for my heart, Spirit. Thank you for my heart.
Thank you for my heart, Spirit. Thank you for my heart.
My loving heart.
My loving heart.
Thank you for this place, Spirit. Thank you for this place.
Thank you for this place, Spirit. Thank you for this place.
This wonderful place.
This wonderful place.
I want to say thank you.
Thank you.
Oh, thank you.
Oh, thank you.
Because I'm so grateful.
Grateful.
So grateful.
So grateful.
Bring it down now. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Here are your GTC announcements. After celebration this morning, join us for Take Two, our Divine Dining and Doing Brunch. All are welcome, and a $20 love donation will be gratefully accepted for this fundraiser, with all proceeds going to the center. If you're interested in learning how you can host a Divine Dining and Doing event this year, please see Jill Mizell or Marilyn Murphy right after today's service. Coming up on the calendar, join us this Friday for a unique new event, a 9D breathwork experience led by Reverend Dr. Eric Overholzer. You'll experience a combination of breathwork, hypnosis, a wide range of vibrations, sounds, and frequencies designed to access the subconscious mind, release trapped emotions and traumas, and help rewire the brain. This event is at 7 p.m., and a love donation of $20 will be gratefully accepted at the door. On Sunday, February 18th, the Wisdom Women will have their monthly meeting with a special guided Reiki meditation experience facilitated by our own Reverend Dr. Kirby Ingram. This event will take place at 12:30 next Sunday. We have now opened up registration for our spring retreat in Malibu starting Friday, March 22nd. You can find all the details on our website. We have a limited number of rooms available, so if you're interested, be sure to sign up soon. You'll find the link on the calendar page. You can always find out what's going on by visiting our calendar on the website. To find it easily, just use your cell phone on the QR codes you see throughout the sanctuary. Have a fantastic week and a happy Valentine's Day, everyone.
Thank you, Thor. Happy Valentine's Day to you. So I just want to say, I believe we already have 20 rooms sold. We only have 36 rooms. So if you are wanting to come on this retreat with us, please sign up quickly, because as soon as they go, there's nothing we can do about adding rooms. We can't add rooms. But it is going to be an amazing retreat. The retreat center, the Sarah Retreat, is just beautiful. So, okay. So, wait, I have something else. Downstairs, we're serving Valentine brunch that you and Jill, that Marilyn Murphy and Jill have put together. I was watching them bring the food in yesterday while I was here. It's fabulous down there, and the food's amazing. So join us for Valentine's brunch, and there's a table over there with Valentine's gifts you can purchase for your loved ones. So we have you covered every way possible. Eric Overholzer, would you come up here, please? So this is something I am so excited about. He brought 30 of these. Look at these. I love the color. You can keep them on. Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Okay, good. So you get these wonderful headsets, and then they're all programmed. You know what? Why am I saying it?
So, yeah, I'll be leading and facilitating a what I call...
Is it called full reset? Is that what we're calling this?
That's the name of this theme.
Okay, great. Full reset.
So the theme for this journey, so it'll be an hour and 5-minute breathwork journey. So when we say breathwork, it's breath work. It's really breathing through, using our breath to tap into deep emotional memory, feelings, emotions, the somatic stuff that we keep in our body, and then releasing it and implanting it with spiritual truth.
And there's a guide.
So this is
he's almost like a military.
Yeah, these are journeys that are pre-recorded with multi-layers of audio technology. It's got somatic, or it's got binaural beats, the Fragio frequencies. It's got bioacoustic sound. There are all these different layers of modern technology to help almost biohack to bypass the monkey part of the mind so we can really tap into the subconscious. And why I'm really passionate about this is after so many years of being in study through practitioner and ministerial and consciousness studies, what I realized was I know a lot of this stuff. We all know intellectually this philosophy, but why aren't we living it to the fullest?
Yep.
I think part of it is because we keep it in our head rather than really bringing it in and feeling it in our body.
Yep.
This is a brilliant bridge to help bring everything that we know and we practice and we study and come together with, and to bring it deep into your body. So I hope you will come join us.
How many of these do we have?
I will have space for 32 people this coming Friday. So we're going to be doing it the third Friday of each month. It's only a $20 love donation, so don't let the $20 keep you away. Please come to participate.
Because usually an hour costs.
Usually for a group, it's $55, or if I do private sessions, it's $150 for the session. I just facilitated a group of 10 gentlemen yesterday morning from around the country online and Zoom, and been getting phone calls, just some of the profound breakthroughs that they've had. So come join us.
Yes, good. Thank you, Eric. Okay, come on up. Oh, so you guys did go downstairs. Oh, Connie, give me your hand.
Thanks.
What did you do?
Long story.
Okay, good. Take that. So what did you do today?
Today was a
You don't have
very
to talk
high
to you.
energy day, a very fast bonding day. All of these people basically met for the first time or second time today and bonded like that, which was beautiful. And we started out using the power of decision as our lesson, and we had a cool science experiment that showed how when we made a decision, everything moved really quickly because we just jumped into it. But I want you to hear where they went with it.
Okay, good.
Hi. Oh, so today, we did, what is it called? Floating? No, floating. The floating. We did floating paint, and we didn't. So you put water as what you want, but you can't see it, which is really sad. So you put paint drops. You put it on the paintbrush, and then you put it on the water, but you can't control where it is. And that reminded me of 2 weekends ago, around then. I went to Disneyland. I know, so fun. My mom's boyfriend came. His name is Chris. He's amazing. And he was right next to me, and then he was like, say wobble wee wah. And I was like, what is that? He's like, frick it. It means frick it. And then I'm like, okay. Because I was scared to go on a roller coaster. Usually I'm not scared of much things, except for roller coasters.
How many people are afraid of roller coasters? See how many people are afraid of roller coasters?
So
I know
yeah.
you're not.
Wobble wee wah means frick it. So I said I was screaming wobble wee wah. I looked like a banshee.
Are you going to do another one? Are you ready to go on another roller coaster now?
Yeah.
Okay, good. So you faced your fear and you're done with that.
Yeah.
Excellent. Good.
Wobble wee wah.
Yes.
Hi. I drank color. It was great.
You drank color?
Yes.
Oh, she did too. Look at her showing your tongue.
It was great. So basically, there were water cups, and we put food coloring in it, and we drank it. And I never knew it was edible, but I do now, and I feel accomplished. Also, wabba weeba, and I learned that the power of decision can create a whole new pathway in your lifetime.
Awesome.
Each one.
Jude, you going to say something?
No, thank you.
Okay, good. What are you going to say? Do you have anything to add to all that?
Wah wah wee wah.
Okay, good. Okay, Connie, great job. Let's give it up for the children. Okay, get out of here. Okay, everybody, take a deep breath. Come on up, ladies. Consciousness on demand today. Oh, is it both of you? Aw, I always love it when it's a married couple. You're still married, right?
Yes,
Okay. Where are you going to be?
I'm downstairs.
So Diane will be downstairs in the counseling office, and Steve will be up here in the meditation room. No, definitely. Okay. Don't talk to him for too long, though, because the Super Bowl's happening. Take your time, yeah.
Super Bowl Sunday.
It's Super Bowl Sunday. Isn't that what I said?
You said Saturday.
I did? Super Bowl Saturday? Wow. You see, I have more oxygen going to my brain now. So there's a lot more happening up there. Yeah. Okay, wait, why am I here? You're over here. Okay, everybody, take a deep breath. Just a couple little notes. Wow. Good, okay. Thank you. Thank you for being here, for sharing this Sunday morning with all of us, for listening to what wanted to be known through you. For you've all heard something different today, something that you needed to hear, digest, and move into. So I know this day is perfect. It continues to be perfect. It continues to unfold with splendor and wonder. And I just let that be so, as we say together, and so it is. So I invite you to stand up, and I'm going to give you a hint. You're going to feel really good.
Ow! I feel good. I knew that I wouldn't.
Na 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 na.
I feel good. I knew that I wouldn't. So good. So good. So good. So good. I got you. I feel nice. Like sugar and spice. I feel nice. How you feel? Like sugar and spice. So nice. So nice. So nice. I got you. When I hold you, yeah, yeah. When I hold you in my arms, your love can't do me no harm. And when I hold you in my arms, what you say? I feel good. I knew that I wouldn't. I feel good. Don't you know that I would now?